and welcome. On behalf of Acellus Academy, it's wonderful to welcome you to Kansas City. We're thrilled to have our guests here, our staff, our faculty, but most of all, the class of 2026. Let's hear it for them. We'd like to begin by inviting you to please stand if you're able for the singing of our national anthem performed by Acellus staff member Darius.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Thank you, Darius. Well, we're so glad to have you joining with us today. We have graduates who have traveled from across the country and from around the world to be here, so thank you. For each of you sitting here today, there are many more students who make up the Acellus Academy class of 2026, and behind you students are some incredible parents who have been with you every step of the way to make this day possible. Can we take a moment and recognize our Acellus parents here today? You know, in our graduate activities this morning, I had the opportunity to meet you and to hear so many wonderful stories about what you've been up to. One student I met, Amy Cho, will be playing NCAA Division I golf with a full scholarship next year at the University of Louisville, majoring in biomedical science. Amy, would you stand and be recognized? Thank you. Congratulations. And then I want to tell you about Sidhi Tiwari. Sidhi Tiwari will be attending the University of Illinois to pursue a double major in computer science and bioengineering. In 2024, she won the Naval Science Award and placed second in the Acellus Science Fair for her experiment in electroplating. Yesterday, she was the grand prize winner of the Acellus Science Fair and the first recipient of the Roger Billings Inventioneering Award for her work in the application of machine learning in bacterial growth classification. Sidhi, would you stand and be recognized? I also have to give a shout out to Lorenzo Ilano. Lorenzo is the 2025 U.S. Figure Skating Junior Champion. He's a current member of Team USA, an international competitor and a medalist. Lorenzo, would you stand? Well, congratulations to all of you. As I look out, I see a lot of white honors stools, which means you have completed the more rigorous honors pathway, and we're seeing a lot of scholarship offers being made available to our students. One of the challenges that we had to navigate in our school early on was to convince the U.S. military to accept our graduates. The Army came, and they didn't take our word for it. They went through the papers, they inspected, and I'm very proud that today students graduating receive Tier 1 education status with the U.S. Armed Forces, which is the highest level of educational recognition. Shortly after we received that recognition, we got a call from the Regional Recruiting Command. I took the call, and the gentleman on the line said, "Did you know that one of your students just scored a 91 on the ASVAB?" I didn't know what that was, if it was good, if it was bad. I started to apologize, and he stopped me and he said, "No, the ASVAB is the military's entrance exam, and a score in the 90s qualifies a student for top secret military clearance and their first choice of the available opportunities." Since that time, we've been told that a lot of our students are scoring in the 90s, which places them in the top 10% of students nationwide. One of the biggest challenges and one of the pinnacles of achievement in military service is the opportunity to be accepted to one of the military service academies. Earlier this year, a young man named Etienne Gaillard was nominated by Congressman Vern Buchanan of Florida's 16th District for appointment to West Point. It's a challenge to get a nomination, but then it's a huge challenge to be accepted, and I'm very proud to announce that this fall he will be attending the United States Military Academy at West Point, where he will study computer science on a full tuition scholarship as an NCAA Division I athlete competing in gymnastics. So Etienne Gaillard, would you stand and be recognized? Thank you so much. You know, one of the big challenges for a high school is to have students who receive their diploma have opportunities at our nation's competitive and elite universities. There's a statistic that 80% of high schools in America have not placed a student into one of the top 25 ranked universities. And it's one of the reasons that Dr. Billings has launched our Tier 1 honors program at Acellus Academy. Students have the ability to take 19 college-level AP classes while enrolled in high school. And with the achievements of our class of 2026, we now have students placed in 15 of the top 25 ranked universities in America. Thank you. One of those students is with us today. Rihanna Nembard, this fall will be attending the renowned Georgetown University, where she will be studying in their pre-medical program. Rihanna, would you stand and be recognized? Well, thank you so much. I want to introduce one more student to you, and this student is an exceptional scholar. Kaylee Renteria is from Mount Juliet, Tennessee, and she pursued our honors pathway at Acellus Academy, completing 11 honors courses, 11 honors and AP courses. She is passionate about health and helping people build their health through exercise and nutrition. Today, she graduates summa cum laude with a 4.0 GPA and as valedictorian of the class of 2026. Would you please help me welcome to the stage Kaylee Renteria. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Hi, everyone. I would just like to start off by saying that I'm truly so incredibly honored and eternally grateful for this experience. I would like to start off by thanking God first for giving me this opportunity to speak and represent my class as valedictorian. I would also like to thank Dr. Roger Billings and Ms. Paget Monet, along with the entire Acellus Academy team, for guiding us through our educative journey. As I reflect back on my Acellus journey, there's one thing that stands out to me the most, and it is the passion and dedication that each teacher has shown throughout their courses and how they've helped each and every single student gain the essential knowledge needed to achieve their goals and reach their fullest potential. If there was one thing that definitely surprised me throughout my journey with online school, it was the mixed views, reactions, and opinions that I often got from people, especially those who believe that you couldn't get a substantial education without going to public school. The truth is, our education was different, not in its accuracy, but in how it was taught. We learned how to manage our own time before we even had a job. We learned that asking questions didn't just help us get the answers, but more importantly, gain the knowledge. We learned how to be comfortable standing out because from the very beginning, we already did. And yes, I'm sure we've all been asked the same exact questions. So how do you socialize? What's it like being at home all day? Is it easier? Is it harder? The list honestly goes on and on. But the truth is, it's actually a lot more complex than that. We had flexibility, but that meant responsibility. We had independence, but that meant building our own discipline. We had freedom, but that meant learning how to use it wisely. The world we're stepping into needs people who not only think differently, but who listen, collaborate, and build something bigger than themselves. It needs people who are determined, grounded, and willing to grow. So wherever you go from here, hold on to what made your storyline different, and most importantly, don't let it isolate you, let it strengthen you. This experience taught me early on that learning isn't confined to a single building or classroom, but more importantly, through making mistakes and by having the indomitable mindset that ultimately got you to where you are today. If there is one piece of advice that I can give to everyone in this room, it is to never let anyone downplay your success or hold the power to define what you've earned. We hold the power and the confidence to define success for ourselves and what that word ultimately means. Education isn't something handed to you. It's something that you build, and it's something that is shaped and driven by motivation, self-discipline, and persistence that had to come from within. Investing in yourself is what I truly believe is the most powerful indicator of someone who is profoundly limitless to what they can achieve. To our families, this moment belongs to you too. Our parents and families didn't just send us off to school, they built one around us. They became teachers, coaches, and reluctant math tutors. They invested not just in our education, but in who we would become. Most of all, to my fellow graduates, this achievement is just as much yours as it is mine, and it has been my greatest honor and the most fulfilling purpose of my life to be able to lead this moment with the utmost respect for everyone in this room, knowing that we all have persevered and dedicated our lives to such an achievement that's going to lead to many more in the future. We may have not shared the same daily routine, but we shared something deeper. We know how to pursue truth, adapt through challenges, and most importantly, figure things out when there isn't a clear-cut answer. We, as the future of this generation, have the opportunity to build lives marked not just by achievement, but by character. We have the opportunity to use our existence to serve others instead of only ourselves, and more importantly, leave this world a better place than we found it. I hope we stay humble enough to admit when we're wrong and brave enough to stand for what is right. Congratulations, class of 2026. Today, we unite together as one to celebrate the newest chapter of our lives by embracing this moment as just the beginning of learning who we are beyond grades, assignments, and expectations. Thank you, and God bless y'all.
Thank you, Kaylee. Well, I now have the opportunity of introducing someone who many of you know well. Dr. Paige Monet is a co-host of Science Live, and she teaches our Acellus courses on social emotional intelligence, where she has reached millions of students. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Paige Monet.
What an honor to see all of you. What an honor, and I mean that sincerely. So you all know, at least all of you sitting here in blue, that I, Paige, like butterflies. Butterflies are very interesting. And have you ever seen a butterfly fly? It doesn't fly in a straight line. It looks like it does not know where the heck it's going. It's interesting because when I was listening to Kaylee speak, I realized that those who couldn't see the path that you guys took through Acellus Academy couldn't see it, but she knew, and you guys knew exactly what you were doing. You were taking your own path. And then there's another hat in the audience here who says, not all those who wander are lost. I agree with that. And those butterflies who think that they may not know exactly where they're going because they're going crazy, they know exactly where you're going. What you guys have achieved and what you have garnered and learned through taking Acellus has empowered you more than you realize. Like Kaylee said, you know how to learn. You know how to manage your time. You know how to get things done because you have the responsibility. People who know how to be disciplined, my goodness, they can change and move the world. Now, all of you probably know who Dr. Roger Billings is. He's the one who started this Acellus Academy. He's the one who founded it. He's the one who said we need education made for people who are going to change the world and who learn differently, who learn how to learn, who know how to make things happen. He has given so much of himself into putting together the system. And if you could do me a favor, and when I count to 3, clap your hands as loud as you can, because I am really hoping we can get him out here. So without further ado, 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
It's a lot of people out here, and a lot of great people. Congratulations, this is the end of a journey and the beginning of a lifetime. And from here, it gets even better. And I congratulate you on this achievement, but I'm here to challenge you. Before I do, though, I want to look way past you at all of you wonderful families, parents, grandparents, a lot of grandparents. I cannot thank you enough for your support. We love these kids. We really care. And my desire and my goal is to prepare them for their lives with the very, very best training and knowledge they could possibly have. And they're going to do great things, aren't you guys? I know you are. Now I'm going to do something I really enjoy doing. I'm going to give the guys back in the control room a hard time because I'm going to go off script. I live off script, you know. But I have this really, really, really crazy video that I put together that I was supposed to show during Science Live, but we didn't have time. So it's never been seen. And I thought, what a great time to show it. I wonder if they can find it. It's a video of a hydrogen car. And it's about a guy that was driving his hydrogen car along and he got a flat tire. That happens to everybody. So he got out to repair the tire, and in the back of his hydrogen car, there was a hydrogen tank where the spare tire was supposed to be. So what do? And he thought, oh no, I'm doomed. No spare tire, I've got a flat. And then he remembered, oh, wait a minute. I live in the age of AI. And we all do. AI gives us new opportunities, new ways to do things, new rules, doesn't it? Well, I think that artificial intelligence, it doesn't change who's the most important person in the room. You are. But it empowers you to do things. Do any of you know what an exoskeleton is? Yeah, you know what it is. It's one of those things that you climb into, and then you're big and you drive it like a machine, and you can do all kinds of things. You have power to lift things you could never imagine lifting. I say artificial intelligence, AI, is an exoskeleton for your brain. It gives your brain superpower to do amazing things. It opens doors and paths that you could never imagine, and I hope you'll really get my gist. But just to show it and see if these guys are with me, I would like to show you my little video that my exoskeleton AI helped me create of how to solve the problem. This guy in the car, he got on his cell phone and he called his friend. And he says, I need your help. I'm out here on the street. I've got a flat tire. I don't have a spare. Can you please come and help me? And his friend says, sure, I'll be right there. Roll the tape. Exoskeleton, hydrogen car. And there we go. Just think what you're going to be able to do with AI. Nothing can stop you. Goodbye, friend. I want to tell you another story. It's even worse than that one. I'm inspired today. Did any of you hear Todd Edmond? Oh, brother, that guy. He is so much fun, but he inspired me in a bad way, so I can tell bad things. He told bad things. But this is about a guy that was very, very important. He was elected to be a United States Senator. And boy, that's a big responsibility. He went back to Washington, D.C., but he developed a medical condition. He started being very unable to breathe. He had shortness of breath, and his face was bulgy, and his eyes bulged. He looked like he was really, really sick. And so someone said, well, maybe it's your eyes. Maybe you should check your glasses. So he went to an optometrist. No, everything's fine. But you know what it might be? It could be your teeth. So he went to a dentist. The x-rayed. No, your teeth are fine. But I think it's your heart. I think you've got a heart problem. So he went to a cardiologist, and they ran a lot of tests, and the cardiologist says, your heart is fine. And the guy said, then why am I like this? Why am I like this? He said, I don't know. I guess you're just going to have to live with it. So then, getting ready for his big inauguration in the Senate, he went and bought a new suit. And he was there and got a new shirt, and the tailor was taking the measurements to make his suit. And he measured his neck. And he said, okay, your neck is 16.5 inches. And the guy said, no, my neck is 15.5 inches. All my shirts are 15.5 inches. That's my size. Make it 15.5 inches. And the tailor said, okay, but don't blame me if you have shortness of breath, bulgy eyes, and your face. Sometimes things aren't what they appear. And we really need to take a step back and give each other the respect and the space that we need to. And if you can learn that lesson in life, you're going to get along with everybody. Today there are a lot of people that are angry. I'm going to double down on that. I would like to say that everybody is angry. It's human nature to be angry sometimes. And I think that's okay. The thing that matters is what do you do about it? And they call that anger management. Are you managing your anger? Are you turning it into a useful force to help you succeed? Are you succumbing to it? Use the talents, the education, everything that you've gained here at Acellus Academy well. Do us proud. We're really counting on you. It's now my very, very sincere pleasure to hand each one of you a diploma from Acellus Academy. When we started out, we weren't accredited, and those diplomas were hard-earned. Our system wasn't nearly as advanced. We didn't have all these great teachers. And my dream was to make that diploma stand for something. I wanted it to be a sense of accomplishment for you, but I wanted the diploma to be a key that would unlock the biggest opportunities and the greatest doors that you'll encounter in your lives. Today, I'm very proud that I get to personally hand each one of you a high school diploma which I believe is now becoming one of the most highly respected diplomas given by any high school in the United States. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you, Dr. Billings. President and Chairman, upon the recommendation of the faculty, having completed all of the requirements of graduation from this institution, I present to you the class of 2026. We're now going to proceed with the presentation of the diplomas. We'd like to begin by inviting first the front row to please stand and form a line here at the right of the stage. Eden Albelda. Sarah Alderson. Abigail Anders. Amira Arce. Amelia Armstrong. Trenton Assini. Joey Augustine. Yvonne Ardwart. Trinity Ballas. Sophia Barnett. Emily Barron. Jalen Bell Wellington. Christopher Blom. Kylie Bowles. Belvin Booten Gammon. Pepin Bray. Jordan Brewer. William Britt. Austin Britton. Natalie Brock. Tate Brockman. Aubrey Brott. Kylie Brown. Caleb Bupp. Matthew Burns. Caitlin Boutad. Kerrigan Butts. Xander Byers. Sonny Byington. Preston Calloway. Addison Carr. Dominic Carroll. Aliana Carter. Addison Chambers. Amy Cho. Maggie Clark. Eli Kaufman. Emma Conway. Lincoln Craig. Samuel Dumoski. Kimora Davis. Bradley Dawes. Lauren Dean. Chloe Dembrase. Aaron Dye. Carmen Edison. Lorenzo Ilano. Austin Endy. Dominique Escalante. Anne Marie Fernandez, Alexis Farrell, Yatine Gaillard, Karina Garay, Michael Garcia, Brandon Garcia, Sanea Garner, Kaylin Glover, Ayana Gonzalez, Sophia Gooch, London Green, Taylor Grimm, Imani Hanfield, Connor Hardy, Sanaya Harris, Kayla Brown, Harris Brown, Nina Hasbrook, Maxfield Heisler, Trevor Helton, Blake Hicks, Ryland Holland, Daniel Hubbard, Taryn Hole, Noah Hall, Fahima Ibrahim, Emily Insco, Hannah Jenkins, Rice Jenkins, Madeline Jerfrey, Adam Johnson, Mark Kendig, Nyla Key, Sophia Kimball, Sean Kinnard, Tyson Coberlin, Samara Kolori, Michael Conan, Constantino Constantis, Jackson Kuchenmeister, Oliver Cutler, Danyaya Lararo, Anzi Larson, Bailey Lilu, Manisa Lightfoot, Eliza Longoria, Elijah Lounder, Noah Lounder, Peter Magalaris, Riley Mascroft, Malachi McLean, Kelly McCollum, Anne-Marie Jacobson, King McLeod, Zion McLeod, Jordan Walker, Haley Millman, Nico Moses, Isla Munoz, Benjamin Murray, Kaylee Mason, Cashley Murray, Keldon Nash, Rihanna Nebhard, Taylor Nichols, Layla Norman. Kristen Odaya. Alexander Pagu. Marley Paris. Ileana Pascal. Sophia Patterson. Maya Pierce. Ava Platt. Jocelyn Polston. Anuka Privet. Haley Rainford. Olivia Rainwater. Ethan Ramos. Abby Raymond. Shaya Shika. Logan Shannon. Jacob Sigler. Raquel Simmons. Fisher Simons. Archer Simons. Maxwell Smith. Riley Smith. Bisora Smith. Guyana Ortega. Xenia Spencer. Alyssa Spencer. Julian Reed. Emily Reese. Kaylee Renteria. Isabella Rice. Abigail Rigney. Tristan Riley. Valerie Robinson. Tristan Robinson. Callie Robinson. Kate Rowe. Avery Rojan. Roman Romashkin. Vivian Roskowski. Gabrielle Roofley Wallace. Parker Van Eaton. Tanner Sabo. Faduma Salah. Tony Scarborough Jr. Emma Schaefers. Jalen Shanerman. Nicholas Shafasma. Evan Shearhorn. Diana Schultz.
Look, I did it!
Kathia Squarzen. Alyssa Stokes. Lucia Swafford. Adam Tarla. Emily Taylor. Cherish Thomas. Lizzie Thompson. Sidhi Tawari. Jeremiah Tobias. Madeline Tamash. Juliana Tumbleson. Kailiana Valdez. Lucas Venata. Evan Vaughn. JC Verdon. Sarah Wagnick. Emma Wally. Jonathan Willard. Michaela Williams. Anna Williams. Chelsea Wilson. Kennedy Wren. Abriel Zuniga. Let's hear a big round of applause for all of these graduates. Let's stand up. To conclude our ceremony, we will now do the turning of the tassel. Please move your tassels from the right to the left as official graduates of Acellus Academy. Congratulations, class of 2026. If anyone is interested in getting a picture with Dr. Billings and Dr. Monet, they will be available out in the lobby. Thank you, everyone.